We are underway.
Mars certainly wants this version of the
Game as a head coach after attack. Clark diving in.
Caitlin Clark to attack Cardoso.
Cardoso out of tier with more shooting. Meanwhile, Clark scored or assisted upon. 5-5. The first player, Clark, meets Reese on a screen. There's Nurse, catch, fire. Can't move. Boston can't finish. Clark around us. Lob it in. Howard, good.
Sold a season ago.
Angel,
15-foot area.
Clark.
Be able to attack and drive to the basket.
He transferred to LSU. Mitchell, nice job by Kelsey. Mitch was being held off by two players. Oh, so speedy. Nice position. Reese will fire again. Some space. Barges in.
Can get to the offensive glass as well.
The other way. Vandersloot lays it.
You can see the difference in Chicago in terms.
Mitchell will fire. Only Asia Wilson averaged more points. Nurse, another one. That one casters as well. Here's how.
Taking care of the ball and find
focuses she has for Clark at the weapons. And it's going to be more of a, that's what we call a high-class problem. Angel Reese gets denied. The Park feeding Boston, who
in this league and that rivalry is drawing a lot.
Game about this as a rivalry. He loves rivalries, loves them as a sports. Their breath as they drove by the height, along with Atkins, and he's an acquisition for Chicago.
Long defender.
Natasha Howard. Here's Atkins, and we'll get a brief. Turner, who took with Chicago. Sydney Colson elevating and the floor. Williams push, working on Wnbalivetoday. The push one threw it behind Mitchell. Vandersloot. Mitchell connects
with the way the ball is moving for the field.
Allen on Wnbalivetoday. Their attempt. Chicago in this first quarter. Out front. Here's Atkins on Wnbalivetoday. Fading away. Teams in the bonus
Not
now.
displacing.
Mitchell hopping through. Liberty in Indiana. Williams last night were terrific. Plum with 37 in the nightcap lab in this game is Sophie Cunningham. For Caitlin Clark to be able to find. It's not on target. Dancing again. Mitchell's
about keeping them locked in transition.
Tyler Marsh joining us as denied by Banham, but Hulse. Allen after a big, oh, what a look, and Hole.
Caitlin Clark knew the hesitation was coming.
Here's Clark racing. East will fire the three.
To defend her, you know that she can post.
This will fire away. No. The veteran off to the race.
The league is in good hands with this young
Clark. Guarded by Boston, fakes, and Banham using the car. Sidestepping two. About the three. Ho will take.
Facilitating. Get that defensive board. Go ahead.
The Gamecocks goes up the three, and Boston. Clark, little mid-range, center of the lane, nice dish. Clark off Vandersloot with a lot of space. Clark catch, fire. Cardo dumps it in. Howard sheds the game. She said, Howard's one of those players.
And Howard's been like that her whole career.
In the corner, Nurse.
Times when there's been an inbound in the front.
Joel, drive to Boston, her jumper in Indiana, it's 11. Able to save it. What a dish by.
This is an improved defensive team.
7th of 12 in defensive of 16th year. Shoot. Clark drives it. Games of the WNBA app with no subscription. Great fake from Boston, who the fling ahead. Point, Indiana lead. Allen.
Howard got caught up for a second on it.
Here's Clark around the screen.
And Caitlin Clark a couple times as a.
I think it's been exhaustive, Rebecca.
Attacked on Nurse, trying to give Caitlin Clark's.
Chicago shooting just 26.
Clark talked about how this first.
Stephanie White was talking with us about a lot of new key pieces at
fouls.
Vandersloot overcooked it. Boston with point fever lead. Allen with foul there on Onion. Reactions, all that and more coming up.
Value to the team is as both ends of the floor at the 4 position.
So Liberty 2 with Dallas, and now back fires. You bet.
Our switches.
All right, Steph, thanks a lot. Last 2 seasons was the coach of the year. Now as the shot clock expires.
Has her the rest of the possession and contain. You know I love talking about
Natasha Howard.
You humor me, and I.
Mitchell finds Howard. Pounding in the lane. Guarded by Atkins. Howard got
Just great perimeter defense by the big.
bringing in Howard, bringing in WNBA. Atkins, Drew in this league. Here's Bonner working Boston. Boston gets
Her coach, Shyler Marsh, told us earlier to hoop more, see her more.
her development coach in the Hammond in Vegas, and also the staff. 5 to shoot. Nice look. Bouncing. What a find. Atkins. Howard with 15 points.
Average double-digit assists.
Off the Howard screen. Bounces with Chicago. Nerve rumbles inside. Heading. Couldn't pop it in the open. Boston gets Angel Reese has 12 rebounds. Travel to take on the Seattle Storm.
Which she would prefer, because as a post player,
In that game against the Lynx, we talked about how good
time to develop, it's always hard.
Vandersloot step back here. That bucket. 3. Trying to explain why she felt like Angel Reese, a double. Alyssa Thomas with more as Bonner lead in the first half. Her media day focus body. Now Skylar had a Boston will fire a 3. He drills one in the season. Williams bodies in. Williams finds Boston in. 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Great look, Allen feeds her on the roll. Boston unable to lay it in, but for the screen. Allen out to Hull. Has Caitlin Clark with Angel Reese today. You think we'll get that in a sounds of the
Poopers, this league of ours, when it comes.
now 1 Colson, 6 Howard. That's how you can. Final minute of the third. Honor dumps it in, and a foul on it from Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton, the rest of the Pacers. Here's Howard, deflected. The Thunder and Denver. Been an incredible series. 8th rebound to go with 14 points, and a foul on not discourage your teammates at times. Howard,
Have the toast of the town, besides Caitlin, trying to lead their franchises. What stands out about the inspiration from her
I watch everything, and
on Wednesday? What does that mean to you?
it'll be a lot of fun, and look forward to competing the last couple of years and having some experience.
up after that Clark 3, leading Mitchell from Banham. Or Reese swims in. The first rookie to ever record 1. Now bounces to her. Bought it. Howard ahead. Clark firing. And wants it. Mitchell takes.
And it's rebounding.
Oh, she'll come back in under Mitchell. Backdoor pushes it up. 15. And 15 rebounds. There, contested 2. Good leaning. Can't bank it in. Get that bucket to 4th. Reese on the interior. Here's Mitchell. What a games. Please go to WNBA.com or straight Elite 8s in college. A first-round pick of the sky. Using the Clark screw. Couldn't get it off. And a TCU is Boston. Here's Howard at LSU as Bob to the scorers table, getting ready to check in. Onion Wade can't get lift, leaning and hold the putback rebound. Foul as well as 4 blocks for. How about some of the stat lines? The floor is Colson.
Effectively. It's together that some of the other championships
We're just tickled that is,
assume a bigger role as the year goes on. And I know we've seen some good minutes from on.
And how about Chicago?
For Cardoso and Reese, although
Most double-doubles in a season.
defensive end.
Points, 9 boards, tips in late. From the Indiana, 19 points, 30. Coached the Connecticut Sun the last 2 seasons, was the coach of the year, but as a player and as an assistant as well, as the shot clock expires.
Off onto Courtney Vandersloot, has her the rest of the possession and contain that shot clock violation.
Natasha,
You know I love talking about
3-time champion, a 2-time All-Star, Natasha Howard.
You humor me in any relationship with me.
Mitchell finds Howard. Here's Reese pounding in the lane. Here's Clark, guarded by Ack, working her way down on Reese. Howard
Contains, the shot clock goes down. Just great perimeter defense by the big.
this roster, bringing in Howard, bringing in wnbahighlightstoday.
Free agency this past season.
Atkins, Drew, gold medalist and champion in this league. Here's Bonner. Cardoso working Boston. Boston gets
Been an all-star, she's been an Olympian, but her coach Tyler Marsh told us earlier to this year she's also focusing on getting to the hoop more, see her more.
Tyler Marsh, who's been an elite player development coach in the way I was prepared by Becky Hammond in Vegas, and also the staff. Off to Boston. 5 to shoot. Nice look. Clark spinning. Bouncing. What a find. Atkins. Howard with 15 points.
Well, I think this is a year Caitlin Clark could average double-digit assists. Finish.
Here's Clark off the Howard screen. Bounces. Look like Nurse kicked it. No call. For a couple of seasons in New York. Back with Chicago. Nurse fakes the jumper. Rumbles inside. And
So
Reese spinning. Couldn't pop it in. The O. Clark dumping it into Boston. Boston gets 4 blocks now. Meanwhile, Angel Reese has 12 rebounds. Paige Beckers and the Dallas Wings travel to take on the Seattle Storm on ESPN.
we'll have to ask Caitlin like which she would prefer, because as a post player,
You observe from the Wings in that game against the Lynx. We talked about how good
rookies, I think we got to give them a little bit of time to develop. It's always
Clark looking to shake Vandersloot. Step back. Smirk on her face after that bucket. Allen too strong on a 3. Will maintain the basketball. For a team, Stephanie White is still trying to explain why she felt like
goes into a zone look.
Angel Reese, a double, second most ever. Only Alyssa Thomas with more. As and rebounds, 5 assists and 4 blocks. Bonner lead. 1 field goal attempt in the first half. The difference in her media day photo in this league, she needed a grown woman's body. Now Skylar had 6 to shoot. Here's Boston, will fire a 3. He's a year ago, 4 as a rookie, drills 1 in the season. Indiana lead. Williams, bodies in. Clark looking to take Williams, finds Boston in. Clark has 14 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Vandersloot, great look. Allen on. Clark using the Boston screen, feeds her on the roll. Boston put out off the inbound. Hull unable to lay it in, but Clark gets over the screen. Allen. Here's Boston. Out to Hull. As well, and we're starting to win as a team as Caitlin Clark 1 after her interaction with Angel Reese. Now, Caitlin is wearing a mic for us today. You think we'll get that in a sounds of the game?
Such party poopers, this league of ours, when it comes from Colson, like, what me?
Now, so number 3 on Howard, 51 Colson, 6 Howard. That's how you can. Back to Duntas. Final minute of the third. Bonner dumps it in, and a foul on a well diversified attack here from Indiana.
Strong inside.
Only on ABC. See Tyrese Halliburton, the rest of the Pacers. Here's Howard, deflected, done between the Thunder and Denver.
Say the Joker gets it done.
Been an incredible series. Clark gets awarded her 8th rebound to go with 14 points. And a foul on to have her improve upon that, to not discourage her teammates at times. And Clark already with 3 personals. Howard having an impactful day. Special guest.
Well, I have the toast of the town, besides Caitlin Phillips, something special of 2 people who are trying to lead their franchises. What stands out about point guards I've ever seen? Do you take any inspiration from her?
It works the same way. So, yeah, I watch everything, and
You guys start the Eastern Conference Finals on Wednesday. What does that mean to you?
you know, a part of another year of adding on to that will be a lot of fun, and look forward to competing. Trying to impact winning the right way. I think over the last couple of years and having some experience.
Thank you, Holly. Crowd fired up after that Clark three. One rebound away. Clark leading Mitchell for Banham. Vandersloot down the floor. Reese swims in. One in the third quarter. Last year had 2 triple-doubles, the first rookie to ever record one. Clark gets it back from Boston. Now bounces to her. Both. Reese loses it. Howard ahead. Here's Clark firing. Oh, wrestles it away. Clark wants it. Mitchell takes.
Right now, Caitlin needs to have one focus, and it's rebounding.
Oh, pound away from a triple-double. Don't know whether she'll come back in under. Bonner's trying to get it. Mitchell backdoor pushes it up. 11 boards. Natasha Howard with 15. And to lead the way for Chicago, also has 15 rebounds. Here's Howard. Contested 2. Good. Bonner leaning. Can't bank it in. Bench up. Hoping to get that bucket. To native third rejection and then a fourth. Reese on the interior looked up and said, I'll get you in. Here's Mitchell. What a at Indiana. For more on these games, please go to wnba.com. Went to 5 straight Elite Eights in college. Outstanding season at TCU, a first-round pick of the sky. Bonner using the Clark screen. Bonner with 2 to shoot. Couldn't get it off. And
To come over.
LSU, and then a year at TCU. His 13th rebound for Boston. Here's Howard, who's a member of Louisville, and then at LSU is Bonner. Tamira Stuntis goes to the scorer's table, getting ready to check in. Here is Bonner. Sure. Onyenwere can't get. Here's Van Lith leaning and backfire short. Oh, the putback. Get one, meaning get that rebound. Foul and assists, as well as 4 blocks for. How about some of the stat lines? Blocks, 8 of 12 from the floor as Colson.
We've seen them switch defensively effectively. Certainly they don't have the experience together that some of the other championship.
Pick of this year's draft, the Fever were just tickled that Timpson as Duntis,
during the preseason, but she's going to assume a bigger role as the year goes on. What kind of a competitor she is, and I know we've seen some good minutes from Courtney Vandersloot as the year goes on.
And how about Chicago?
Open up a lot more opportunities for Cardoso and Reese, although
It's Reese, who had the second most double-doubles in a season.
7 of her boards on the offensive end.
Third steal. Hall has 9 points, 9 boards. Timpson late WNBA debut these final minutes. Win in the season opener from the Indiana. Double from Caitlin Clark. 19 points. Thanks for watching.